A friendly reminder about subscribing.
Yow! Why have you not yet subscribed to this channel? You need to subscribe. What do I have to do everything for you? Subscribe to this channel now. Do not wait another moment. I am not asking you. I am telling you to subscribe now. Make sure you hit the bell button as well so you'll get updates and know what's going on. Because right now you don't know what's going on because you may not be subscribed. Subscribe now!
Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. Well, as I get the curl out of my hair today, this episode, it's time to get out on the Adventureland porch, fix the awning, fix the fountain, fix the door, because I've got that reed, which is kind of falling off. Well, it's not kind of falling off. Hey, it's gone. So I need to fix that and clean it up all together. Put some of the new greenery out and all that kind of fun stuff. Stuff that I could have done last year, but last year's over, so I'm doing it this year. And actually, I started to do it last year. I took the old fountain out, but putting a new one in just didn't seem to want to happen. So we're going to work on that. We had a recording session the other day. Actually, we had a rehearsal for Waiting for Waffles for the band, where we all played together as a band rather than playing our individual parts like we do when we're laying down a track for for a studio recording. And it went really well. I was pretty happy with it. And I might put in, I didn't get video. I wish I had, but I didn't. But I might put in like 15, 20 seconds of the song. We did a cover tune. We did J.J. Cale's song Cocaine. So naturally, I did not have the youngsters sing that one. I did. Besides, I don't get to sing many songs in the band, so except I do, background. So I wanted to do it, and I did so. And apparently, our new keyboard player, Ash, when on their way home, his mother asked, "So what did you guys do today?" And he said, "Cocaine. That's just what I need." I need somebody to say something like that, and there's me contributing to the delinquency of a minor. But his mother knew that he meant the song. But yeah, that could be kind of embarrassing, couldn't it? As far as the new Kid Stuff Films series is coming along, it really hasn't come along very well. And I'm in that spot right now where I am deciding, do I want to really go through with that? I've got school coming up in June, theoretically, but I'm also looking at some other work, so I don't know if I'm going to have time, so we will have to see what happens. So, without any further ado, let's get going!
Boxes, opening boxes. We're going to open the boxes right now.
Boxes, opening the boxes. Going to open the box, good box. The box is open one. Just got home from work. I have my boxes. Now, this is something that you notice it's in an unmarked boxes. I know what it's supposed to be. Let's see if it is what it is. Let's say. This will be for the band. Actually, it's for me. But it's for the band because it's for my instrument. One of several. Here we go. Oh, it's got all kinds of You want a hint? Oh, it's a bag of candy! And it's got Smarties in it! Woohoo! So we know it's from Sweetwater. And This is a BOD 400 by Behringer, which I have a mixer that's a Behringer mixer. And this is a bass overdrive. This is to make the bass sound big and full and monstrous and large, mostly when the guitar goes from playing rhythm to playing a lead portion. I can bring the fullness of the bass up to fill in that that gap that will inevitably show up. And it should be in 9-volt, right? Yeah. Let's see something here. Well, this is written in Japanese, so that's not going to help. So I'm going to play with this. But not right now, because I just got home from work, and guess what I got to do? Go back to work, but not to work. I actually bowled tonight. And I think that deciding to bowl right after work is probably not my most brilliant maneuver. But our team consists of all 4 of us on our team work at the bowl. And we all work at the front desk, even though I'm a mechanic most of the time. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Here's my Sweetwater thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I ordered something else, but I had to cancel it and get it from something else, a different location. And I'm hoping that shows up pretty soon. I was just on my way out the door to get some lunch. I'm going to munch a bunch of lunch, crunch, crunch. And there was a boxes out there. And I know what this is, but let me rephrase it. I know what this is supposed to be, but this is an awfully weird shaped box for what I'm expecting. But hey, we'll see. This came all the way from another place. This is band stuff. And this is a used item, but that's okay as long as it works and if it's what it's supposed to be. And it is. It's a bunch of poppy paper. Woohoo! Got it. All right. This is a code foot switch for the Marshall amp. Now, when I got the amp, I assumed the foot switch would come with it, but no. So this is the foot switch, and with this we can program our different sounds from the amp into this. So when we play live, should we ever, our guitarist can change his sound on the fly. Did it come with a cable? Or do I have to supply cable? Now, the cool thing about this foot switch is it does not require to be powered. It plugs in to the amp directly, and the amp supplies the power. So, yeah, this is something I was waiting for. Now, the thing is this one. I was going to get it from Sweetwater because I like to get bags of candy. But when I ordered it from them, I ordered it at the same time I ordered the bass overdrive foot switch, which you've seen that one. You've seen me open that box. When they sent them, they said, this one will ship a little later. Well, apparently a little later is 2 months. And 2 months was too long. We need to be able to do this, and my guitarist needs to be able to get comfortable with it. So I found this through Guitar Center, and it was used back east. And I ordered it maybe a week ago, and here it is. And the best part is, the foot switch normally sells for about $60, 65. And I got this one for like 25. So, And I got lots of poppy play. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So let's go through. Okay, so take down this. Now, the reason I have procrastinated on this for so long, 2.5 years, as a matter of fact, is because the way this is secured. Basically, what I could do is take one side, take this, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a rod right here that holds the top on. And if I could shove it through and turn it, it might straighten this out without me having to tear the whole thing down. But there is a portion of this that wraps underneath here. So I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. Alright, well, I successfully turned this one, and I turned the one on the other side, and it stood up straight. I can't believe that worked. I had to secure it down. I still have to secure the top part, and I think I'm going to put a little something down below, a little side weight. But, yeah, it's kind of straight now. You saw how it was before. It was leaning like way this way. Well, the back end does a little bit, but the rest of it is fine. So now all I got to do is resecure it. If I resecure it, job done. Yeah, I might actually sit out here once in a while. Okay, now that we got this thing standing up mostly straight, let's concentrate on this non-functioning fountain. Now, and I meant that, and you know that that was done on purpose. Anyway, I'm thinking of just mounting this down here. Well, if I can get this. Just standing straight up. Basin's big enough. And then I could put light around it. So maybe we'll try that. Now, one thing I was thinking of is mounting it on top of one of these. This is a LED, and this one has no batteries. So, but here's the problem. Yeah, not a lot of room for light to shine through. Alright, I've got it mounted in with super glue because the hot glue did not want to hold. I think I may have the wrong hot glue too. So we're going to let that sit there for quite a while, and then we'll come back to it and see if it's going to work. Well, there it is. And that's that running water. It's still cool. Although it does have a tendency to whine from time to time. And the other one, which has never failed. Don't see how this looks tonight. I think I'm going to do something with those two tikis, that one and that one, for this time. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Again, we'll see how it looks tonight. Yeah, I don't think I can get too much happier than that. That's pretty good. I think maybe I might want to put a light down where the two tikis are. The ones on the corners, this one and that one, to illuminate them a little better. Well, that looks pretty darn good. There it is, still plugging away. Well, here we are in my adventure land. Fortunately, by filming at night, you can see how much this porch needs to be cleaned up.
Just jumped in.
What?
A jungle cruise skipper reports spotting the lost safari near the African belt. As you may recall, this safari has remained missing longer. It had more sightings than any other in history.
Exciting.
Luckily,
One thing you may not know about Madame Leota,
The medium who is chanting the plaintive incantations is quite unique.
not only is she a head in a mystic crystal ball, or a crystal crystal ball if you want to go that route, but she requires batteries. Now, I just recently replaced the batteries on the crystal ball Leota, but I've got two spirit jars here, and they both have a little Leota inside of them. Unfortunately, they also have a little bad batteries inside of them. Now, I changed the batteries once, and for the life of me, I can't remember if they're AAAs or AA's, or if they're button batteries or what. So let's take a look. We'll grab Gus here. Yeah. There we go. Here's Gus, and see, it's not Leota sized. Now, the other thing about these is I have them set on my shelf there, and I have them set just barely touching the wall. And the reason I did that is so when you close the door, the front door of the manor, she laughs. She finds it funny. And it's because of a vibration, you see. So I know that the batteries are no good, aside from the fact that when you push the top, she doesn't say anything. But I just kaplumped it down on the tray here, and still didn't say anything. So let's take a look, and together we will figure out what batteries these little things take. Alright, so here we have Gus in his jar. I take the chain off, and I have to pop the top. Here we go. And the battery's in there, and it's got a little tiny screw. I hate battery compartments with a little tiny screw, because then I got to go around and try and find the little tiny screwdriver. However, this does tell me that these are the little button batteries, which explains why I have a box of little button batteries. I couldn't figure out what they were for, and now I know. So let's fix it.
Magical.
See, I made the batteries and the screwdriver show up like magic. Alright. So we'll pop this open. Oh, I hate these little screws. I don't know who came up with the idea of replacing a clip top battery pack with these little screws, and it's on so much stuff. Oh my gosh, that uses a heck of a lot of little batteries. Look at that. So we'll, well, I'm gonna do nothing apparently. They're in there really well. Usually there's a little tab you can pull to get them out of there. Yep, I got one. I got one. I feel it. I lost it. I had it and I lost it. Alright. Alright, I got the little button batteries out. Now I know why I bought so many of these. I have a couple of packs of them here. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a pack of button batteries the way they work, but it's kind of interesting. You see how there's two missing out of this pack, but it's not broken open. That's because on the back, there's a little department you open, and then you just rotate the front around until your battery shows up in the window. And then, any luck involved, you just pull it out. You just pull it right out. Or you can knock it in your hand until it comes out. I need 4. And this package had 4 left. So it's just perfect. Alright, so we peeled it. Now I remember changing, now that I think of it, I remember changing this before. And getting these batteries in are almost as difficult as getting them out. Now first you got to remove the little tab off the back. And then if you look, you see that there's a spring in there. Well, the spring is where I think is where the back of the battery goes. So you put them together and you put them in. So we put in one, and then we put in the other. Well, it went in a lot easier than I expecting. Well, I'm saying all kinds of stuff that's not true today. Probably because it's raining. My first day off in like 7 days, and it's raining. But that's okay, because we like rain here in Arizona, especially the kind that stays on the ground. Alright. The batteries are in. Are they facing the right way? That I do not know. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, doesn't say on the top. I'm going on the assumption that the base of the battery goes against a spring like regular batteries. That's a good sign. So this top goes on only one way. Yes, I know, it's funny, but hang on. That's the short, yeah, that's the short side. And because everything else went so easily, this is going to be a problem.
Family, friends, next
There we go.
Summon a spirit from the mansion. Ghoulies travel from near and far, all invited to reside in a jar.
See how dramatic I was about that? Okay, so I'll put this chain back on. And Gus is good to go. Now I'm going to do the other one, then I'll put him back on the shelf and I'll show you exactly the way it works when you close the door. Alright, on closing the front door, Yoda is back in business. Woohoo! Alright, there's a few other things that need to be taken care of here in my home. One of them is the switch to the Gargoyle has flaminated. So I have to fix that. It's under my computer desk. And then the lights for the vestibules are both kind of shot. And those are AAA's, 6 of them for both. And the switch is just a matter of a disconnection at the switch. So I'm going to fix that first. Hear that sound? That is the batteries have gone kaflooey on that. And it is now draining what's left of it. Those batteries are generally not replaceable. I'm going to see if I can replace them anyway. Okay, as you may be able to see, I have got a piece of the Christmas tree stuck on my speaker. Anyway, I managed to remove the 3 non-replaceable batteries. And I'm pretty sure that is what is wrong here. So I am going to run over to Walgreens. These batteries, which fall right out, apparently don't fit. They're too big. Or they're too fat, rather. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can't find these batteries. And then if I can, I will try replacing it and see if that doesn't fix the issue. And if not, well, these little things are like $3. So I can always order them. I just don't like to wait. I don't want to wait. I have more HM stuff to take care of here. Alright, so I went over to Walgreens. Here's the battery. It is a size 390. Right there. And they go for about $7.50 a piece. I need 6. I have decided that's just too blasted expensive. So I'm going to go online and see if I can get them the same way I got, do I have any, oh, I don't have any left of those, do I? Oh, wrong drawer. I think I used them all. Oh no, I got them. See, I got these. These were $5.50 a piece. I got them for like, 10 of them for like $9. So I'm gonna see if I can find the 390s also, which means I have to wait to finish repairing those. However, I did get the AA's, and I can take care of these 2 candles that I can't put anywhere because the fixture is down. Okay, so the size, the actual size, is 1130. An ever-ready version is 390, so 1130. Anyway, so I found them online, and instead of, what was it, 5 or 6 or 7, I can't remember, bucks a piece, I'm getting 20 of them for $6. Obviously, they're not going to be long life, but they only get used on occasion anyway, so should be good to go. So that's that now. On to other things, battery-wise. Flame on! Both of you. Thank you. Flame off. Flame on. Flame on. On. Well, I can't put them up until tomorrow because I have to get my I have to get the batteries for the little speaker. So right now, my gargoyle is sitting on the floor. It's not up on the wall where it belongs. And I'm about to pull it. Oh, that's right, I velcroed it on, didn't I? No, I glued it on, and the glue came off. Well, I better fix that while I'm thinking about it. Probably used hot glue. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Hot glue works for a lot of things, but not for gargoyles. While roaming around, I found another one of my speaker things, but I don't know if I ever use this one. Takes the same kind of batteries, so I might as well replace the batteries on that too and see if that works. I had one for the photo, or the photo, for the portrait of, what's her name, Melanie Ravenswood, and it freaked out and I didn't know what was wrong, so I eventually just tossed it, but it was most likely the batteries. Same thing that's wrong with these bad boys. I've got one that's still in the package. Let's see if it's any good. Alright, here's the one that's still in the package. They're very well sealed. There we go. I just stick it to the tabletop. Alright. Now this one should still be good because it has the little tab right there that keeps the batteries from making contact, so we'll pull that out.
Yavan.
Yavan.
Yavan. Yavan. Yavan. Yavan.
This is the one that does the thing with the stuff. They put it on the side.
This is the one that does the thing with his stuff. They put it on the side.
Okay, so I've got one that's ready to go, and I wish there was a way I could transfer the information from one to the other. Now it's quite possible that by pulling out the batteries, the stored audio file may be gone, but that's not a big thing. I got those on my computer. So I could put this one on and put it in a place for use. A use place. I think I'll put Melanie on here and put her back on the, put her, this is a her, back on the picture. And meanwhile, I got to secure me gargoyle back up. And I think while I'm doing this, I'm going to make it so these things don't go in their little respective spots. See, it goes, yeah. So, yeah. Creepy. Alright, to secure my gargoyle back onto this podium, stand here, which is dusty, and I think I'll dust it on something aside from my pant leg. I have some heavy duty Velcro. This is 3-pound Velcro. This weighs about 1/3 of a pound, so it should not be an issue. This should work. Doing these is a little on the tricky side. I used to have it so you could take the whole box down, but they kept falling off of the wall. I guess because they are a little bit forward balanced. You know, I didn't realize how short these stands are when I made them. But that notwithstanding, what you have to do now pull the front off. Carefully just kind of lay it right there where they fall on the floor and all the black pins come off. Let me take the light out. Alright, I got the new batteries in. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Right in the eye bones. Okay, we need it to be white. Hey, they're both back in place. Although they look a little bright, but I think that's, well, on the camera they look real bright. And up close, I think I want to give them a little bit of a tint, some kind of like a little yellow tint or something. Remember when I said that the Velcro on the gargoyle was plenty strong, it should hold it in? Well, I was wrong. It fell last night, actually early this morning. And yeah, it went crunch. So what I have to do is I have to put this thing back together again. I have to glue it back together again. As you can see, there's no chip pieces, and I'll probably repaint it so you can't see where it broke. Now, do I feel kind of stupid for what happened? Yes, hello, indeed, I feel bad stupid because, let me tell you what happened. As I said, the Velcro should hold up really good. It did. The Velcro held up perfectly. However, the glue on the back of the Velcro, so you stick them on the back of it didn't. It just pulled right off. And it waited until, I can tell you what time it was too, it was 5:35 this morning. I woke up, I heard kersplant, and I thought, oh God, what fell? And so I groggily walked in here, and I looked at the two vestibules, because I figured it was one of them, because it's the last thing I worked on. And when I saw it wasn't then, I knew what it was. I knew it was my gargoyle. Now, my gargoyle had fallen off of there before. And I don't remember what I was trying to hold it up with, but it fell off before, and it landed, and it was in one piece. This time it landed, it was in 3 pieces. So I have to fix it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use no Velcro. I ain't going to use no hot glue. I'm going to use super duper pooper scooper glue on that and make sure it stays in place. And then when I have to change the batteries and the lights, I'm just going to take the whole damn unit down and change them out that way. So, yeah. So my next project here, apparently, is to put this back together, and I'm going to go out on the Adventureland porch and do it because it's a nice day out, and I think I'll feel a little more optimistic outside than I would inside doing this. Alright, so while this is drying, I'm going to glue it to the top of the stand itself. Then I can let those two pieces set. And, what is that? Oh, just a paint spot. Then I will put the top back on, glue it down, and then I can paint it. Alright, so I got the satin flat black. Satin black. And you can see there's a spot there I need to hit, a spot here I need to hit. So I'm probably just going to do the whole shoot match. Alright, he's back on his pedestal and sitting at a bizarre angle. And he's in a bizarre angle on my couch right now because I had to, I glued him into place. And to make sure that it sits evenly, it needs to lean back a tiny little bit. So when I get home from work, I'll take a look and hopefully he'll be up on the wall before long. Yay! Do the candles still work? Yay! Alright. Well, that was troublesome, but taken care of. Well, I think I'll end the episode right about here. Next episode, we'll probably get out of the house at least once on that one and do something, I don't know what, at this point anyway. And some more work around here, some more things around here. And try to find something unique and different and unusual to present to you people to keep you entertained so we get more than 117 subscriptions, which we just hit. This has been around for like 104 years. Well, I don't know, about 4 years, I guess. Maybe more. I don't know. And we have 117 subscriptions. So subscribe. Why not? What have you got to lose? And besides, I don't charge for this. There's no Patreon page. There's no... donate money to me because this is what I want to do for the rest of my life is stand here and blather at you. No, that's not the way it is. I work regular jobs, and I do this for fun. I do this because I enjoy it, and I hope you do too. But in any case, next week, next episode, I did it again. Next episode, we'll have some other stuff to do. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. Or more. End of line.